Holy crap. And give me a second. I gotta make sure I gotta get chat open. I'm back to using just regular Facebook, not Facebook, but YouTube. But the reason I'm not holding my phone, I've got the phone right there, and I'm trying to get it where it's not so bad of a glare on you guys. I'm gonna try holding it, but if you can't tell, I'm shaking right now. I just made the mother load of mother loads. You can't say there isn't a nexus. Instead of needing like Gabriel's jailhouse confessions and interviews, I've got one dealer turned serial killer, and I've got his words already. And with this being said, I just made one hell of a nexus with one dealer turned serial killer using his words. Another dealer, he said he didn't kill her or had anything involved with her death, but was there. So you're just as guilty, but you're no longer here. But you were murdered yourself for opening up and giving me what you gave me, and for what Brandy Bradley, what she did for her own case. It's about to get 20 little girls and boys, little kids, not only their bodies found like baby Amir Robertson, but all 20, and I guarantee my count is low. In all 77 cases, I've got more than enough now where I can profoundly say that the FBI Indianapolis field office, thanks to one agent's lies, disregard, and negligence, he was a bomb squad tech. The only reason I knew that is most of the time I'd have to move to get in the back seat. His bomb squad suit, including his helmet, was always in my hands getting in the back seat when his partner was with him. I'd have to move his helmet, the big old bomb squad like helmet, and move his vest and whatever else in the bomb suit over where I could get in all the time. So that's how I knew when I asked him. He was like, "Yeah, I'm on the bomb squad. That's my bomb squad suit." So I knew the field agent, Michael Curtis, my handler, was also on the bomb squad and the Joint Terrorism Task Force. The same Michael Curtis that was the first agent, along with his new, younger partner that I trusted more than Michael because of his lies, negligence, and disregard, allowed me to become a victim to these child killers and these dealers turn serial killers and ones under them. The nexus I just found based off of this one dealer's turned serial killer, his own words, holy shit, is all I got to say. And please forgive me, Lord, for saying that. Wow. So I'm contacting the congressional rep I've been talking to. I found more than what I need and what they've asked of me. Tasked the House Judicial Committee to start an investigation on not just the FBI Indianapolis field office knowing intel and refusing to act on the Larry Nassar case, but when they've allowed more deaths than the FBI Joint Terrorism Task Force, the same task force that allowed Delphi, Flora, among other cases, when they had suspects they knew about, had intel on, but refused to act. It has allowed either either very close to being over or equal to what happened down in the two mass shootings down in Florida. The same Joint Terrorism Task Force allowed down there one agent's lies, disregard, and negligence. And it helps when these individuals, these inbred idiots, thought stalking me, intimidating, and harassing me, the protective order that proved, not just saying, but proved, while being an active federal informant turned federal witness, I became a federal victim by the same ones that went on not only just Karina McClurkin's case, but involved with Delphi. The snuff film. There's one individual that actually said, yes, there's two individuals that got and were watching that on one jailhouse interview. This Diller turned serial killer has nothing to lose. He's already behind bars. But he can sit back knowing that evil, conniving cunt that's trying to get out of bars stays in bars. And I'm sorry, my nerves are kind of holy shit. And forgive me again. This is big. And I'm doing the right thing. I'm giving you guys an idea. And if you look back, and like I said, the criminal network analysis, it still shows today. Just like I found the criminal network analysis when they decide multiple of them among themselves within the same federal and state and local cases. If you've taken the time to look up each and every single raid, even in the small towns like Bora, Rushville, Cutler, these counties and state raids that they boast about, they've allowed retaliation one after another, one after another. I'm calling for the FBI Director Ray, Special Agent Robertson, that is now in charge of the FBI down in Indianapolis, the resignations, along with Indiana State Trooper Superintendent Doug Carter. I'm calling for the resignations, and I'm willing to go in front of the House Judicial Committee with some very fine congressmen and women to prove to you all the FBI, the DEA, the state and local drug task force. And you remember Joint Terrorism Task Force. It's a joint task force, state and locals that are involved with the Joint Terrorism Task Force allowed multiple suspects, each and every single one of them knew about, to go on to kill and kill and kill again within the troubled community. And I've got the messages when that screen comes back to life here soon. There needs to be a special federal prosecutor, a special federal grand jury, and a full RICO investigation up to senators, among others, that are holding seats down there and in our own state. High ranking officials that have known about this, like Jamie Noel. You think I'm lying there? Look at Jamie Noel. He hid everything else, but look at his buddy right next to him in pictures. Good old buddy, because who's always around who just kind of, hey, good buddy. Who's turned around? Our one and only worthless governor turned vice president. Big old smiles on their face, and you can't tell me the big old good old boys club, they're always looking like Big Pharma or anything else that pays them off to take bribes to fill their pockets. And then state and local, it's the same thing. What happens if some of these federal agents, instead of living on the pensions and hurrying up like Michael Curtis, 2018, he disposed to me thinking I couldn't go to the FBI Office of OEF. Their Office of Inspector General OIG is exactly what I told him. I'm going to OIG on you. He let go of me for trying to save lives and prevent these lives that have been lost within the troubled community when he knew until and refused to act. 20 babies, 20 children, just like the 2 children that were dealing. Look at my community wall. I just shared that. 2 little kids who were dealing in a middle school, costing 2 kids to get overdose and be in the hospital right now today. If I had StreamYard, I'd be able to show you that and actually play that clip. It was less than 2 minutes. I could have put that right there on StreamYard. As of today, I no longer have it. All the videos I had on that, I lost. Because some of you pushing the narrative back to your pages, it's fine. It's never been about me, what I can get. It's only what I can do for the ones around me, including the ones that are being ravaged within that troubled community by the dealers turned serial killers that are turning some of their own addicts beside them to their left and right against them. And you think that Sons of Odin and the Odinism, Norse and pagan issue isn't tied to more than one case? One dealer turned serial killer. He seek the help of one that has runes right there on his chest. Christopher Mathis. And you think it's just getting that bad? I can make it, and I will make it here soon. Go completely vettle. You're fucked. Because many of you already sit in my FBI Daffy informant files that I had not shown. You're fucked. And like I've told you, that around that ring, you best be making the phone call instead of the FBI Indianapolis field office. You might want to call down south. Hell's about to freeze over. You might get ahead and you might be able to get some of those federal protective custody units while they last. Might want to make the call.